thanks to a tried and true ergonomic appearance that works well for users with larger hands. The DeathAdder brand of mouse is Razer's most popular product line. And make no mistake, DeathAdder mice are quite cozy. Just now, I haven't been so moved by how they make me feel that I've been prepared to cast off all my allegiances and my 20 macro-programmed buttons and board the DeathAdder ship. I'm beginning to feel like I could probably get by with just 2 side buttons, thanks to how comfy Razer's brand new DeathAdder V3 Pro is. I didn't really believe Razer could dramatically improve the DeathAdder's ergonomics. Like I said, it was already a really comfortable mouse, but the manufacturer has managed to make the V3 Pro even more so. With Razer's Focus Pro 30K optical sensor, 2.4 GHz wireless connectivity, an absurdly ergonomic appearance, and a ton of customizability options, the DeathAdder V3 Pro is a portable wireless gaming mouse. It costs $150 right now and is offered in both black and white. Since its beginnings, the DeathAdder brand from Razer has followed the same overall style, but with the DeathAdder V3 Pro, Razer is changing things up. It has undergone a complete redesign to become lighter, more haptic, and more ergonomic for all mouse grip appearances. The DeathAdder V3 Pro has a more streamlined silhouette than prior DeathAdders with less side flare, and it features a split key cover appearance, rather than an IBD shell. Thus the makeover is obviously evident. There are just 6 buttons on the DeathAdder V3 Pro, 5 of which may be programmed, and it lacks Bluetooth and Chroma RGB. 3 PTFE mouse feed and a power button that also functions as a DPI switch are located on the mouse's base. The 2.4 GHz wireless USB-A dongle for the mouse is not able to be stored, although because it is the sole wireless connectivity option, I imagine you may not need to do so as frequently. The DeathAdder V3 Pro's form has undergone some minor tweaks by Razer to enhance the mouse's ergonomics. These improvements include moving the hump to the left for more natural posture, and raising the hump for improved palm support. For easier accessibility, the mouse's thumb buttons have been moved up, and the scroll wheel has been raised. It won't take you long to get used to the ergonomic appearance of the DeathAdder V3 Pro, but it is wonderfully comfy. I don't have a strong preference for mouse shapes, but the V3 Pro was so comfortable that I had to shift it to the opposite side of my desk when I needed to use my other mouse. I don't have giant hands, but my hands are on the large side of medium, plus I have lengthy fingers, so the V3 Pro seemed like a wonderful fit. The DeathAdder range is developed for users with larger hands in general. Even while it's not the lightest mouse on the market, the SteelSeries Aerox 3 weighs 57 grams and the Cooler Master MM720 weighs 49 grams. The DeathAdder V3 Pro weighs 63 grams, placing it firmly in the lightweight mouse category. It weighs roughly 30% less than the 88 grams DeathAdder V2 Pro, its predecessor. Razer does note that the white DeathAdder V3 Pro weighs an additional 1 gram because of the paint procedure necessary to achieve the ideal true white hue. A flexible, braided 6-foot USB-C to USB-A cable, USB extender, and a Razer HyperSpeed 2.4 GHz wireless USB-A dongle are included with the DeathAdder V3 Pro. Additionally compatible with Razer's recently introduced HyperPolling wireless dongle, which raises the DeathAdder V3 Pro's wireless polling rate to 4000 Hz, is the HyperPolling wireless dongle. On Razer's website, the HyperPolling wireless dongle may be purchased for $30 on its own, or for $165 when combined with the DeathAdder V3 Pro. Although it is a little disappointing that the dongle is not automatically included in the V3 Pro's premium $150 price, the bundle savings is good. The matte textured finish on the DeathAdder V3 Pro has good grip, and seems to be rather easy to clean. Razer does include their self-adhesive grip tape, which it also sells separately for $10 on its website, if you require something even more secure. The grip tape is composed of anti-slip polyurethane, is pre-cut to fit the V3 Pro, and is simple to put on and take off. It is only available in black, regardless of the color of the mouse. The Razer Focus Pro 30K optical sensor, which is included in the DeathAdder V3 Pro, has a maximum sensitivity of 30,000 dpi, a tracking speed of 750 IPS, and an acceleration range of up to 70 grams. The DeathAdder V3 Pro offers a 1000 Hz polling rate with the Razer HyperSpeed 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, which may be increased to 4000 Hz with Razer's HyperPolling wireless dongle. Although the ultra-high sensitivity of the DeathAdder V3 Pro is interesting to discuss, it is not what makes a fantastic gaming mouse. But what makes the V3 Pro a great gaming mouse are its lightweight ergonomic body, properly positioned tactile buttons, smooth glide, and adaptable sensor. The V3 Pro doesn't appear much that different, so I was originally dubious of Razer's boasts about the ergonomic makeover. However, I won't lie, the buttons are incredibly tactile and easy to click, and they are situated exactly where I need them to be. Although I didn't anticipate the extra height of the scroll wheel to have a significant impact on tactility, I adore how simple it is to click. The bottom base DPI switch was something I was expecting to dislike, but in all honesty, I find the majority of top base DPI shifts to be inconvenient. The DPI switch wasn't at all uncomfortable, because the DeathAdder V3 Pro is so portable and simple to hold. The sensor on the mouse is made to function on various surfaces, including glass. Everything I tried the mouse on, including mouse pads, mirrors, and the side of my French bulldog, worked except for the mirrors. The V3 Pro lacks built-in Bluetooth, unlike many other wireless mouse on the market, and only communicates through 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi and a USB-C connection. This isn't necessarily a deal breaker because Bluetooth connections typically have too much delay for serious gaming, making them more of a luxury than a necessity in gaming mice. I had no latency difficulties or connectivity drops with the V3 Pro's 2.4 GHz wireless connection, not even when the mouse's battery life dropped to 6% when I was playing Overwatch. The DeathAdder V3 Pro performs admirably right out of the box, but Razer's Synapse software allows you to adjust the mouse's sensitivity and optimize its lift-off distance. The DeathAdder V3 Pro's buttons may be remapped using Synapse, and if you're using a Razer keyboard, the HyperShift shortcut can be used to access secondary bindings for every button. The Power GPI button on the mouse's bottom allows you to cycle through the 5 sensitivity levels that Synapse allows you to configure. Depending on how sensitive you want the mouse to be when you pick it up, Synapse also allows you to adjust the lift-off distance of the mouse to low, medium, or high by turning on asymmetric cutoff, which enables you to individually select the lift-off and landing distances. You may also fine-tune this even further. The DeathAdder V3 Pro's battery life is rated by Razer at 90 hours, which is respectable for a low-latency 2.4 GHz wireless gaming mouse, especially one that is so light. It took around 10 days for the mouse to fall below 10% after I use it frequently for both work and gaming during my testing, so this estimate appears to be accurate. The DeathAdder V3 Pro's battery life is reduced to around 24 hours when used with Razer's HyperPolling wireless dongle, which is acceptable. A great gaming mouse is the DeathAdder V3 Pro. In addition to having an almost flawless physical appearance, it is also exceedingly adaptable, configurable, and functional right out of the box. Although it lacks Rgb illumination, I must admit that I'm relieved to once again not have to deal with Razer's Synapse software's crumb functionality. The fact that the V3 Pro only has 5 customizable buttons is my only minor gripe with it. I sometimes get so lazy that I don't want to shift my arm from my mouse to my keyboard, hence I prefer mice with double-digit button counts. But even with such a meager selection of buttons, I couldn't resist using this mouse with my hand. Additionally, I would have wanted to see a place to store the mouse's 2.4 GHz wireless adapter. This is important because there is no Bluetooth on this mouse, thus using it when traveling will require the dongle. The DeathAdder V3 Pro is without a doubt worth a look if you're searching for a compact, comfortable wireless gaming mouse that will practically feel like an extension of your arm. Razer does not intend to produce a left-handed version of the right-handed V3 Pro mouse. The truly ambidextrous Logitech G Pro Wireless and its faux ambidextrous sibling, the Logitech G Pro X Superlight Wireless, are 2 options for left-handed consumers searching for lightweight ergonomics. Thank you for watching this review. I hope it was useful for you. Write your opinion in the comments below. Have a nice day and see you soon.